Hello. In this video we are going to be calculating coterminal angle between 0 and 2 pi radians to a given larger than 2 pi angle. In this problem we have to calculate coterminal angle between 0 and 2 pi radians to the given angle of 3 pi. Since 3 pi is more than 2 pi, I'm going to subtract 1 revolution, which is 2 pi, and the difference between 3 pi and 2 pi is 1 pi, or just pi. Since 1 pi is between 0 and 2 pi's, this is our solution. In this problem we have to calculate coterminal angle between 0 and 2 pi radians to the given angle of 10 pi out of 3. If it's hard for you to tell whether or not 10 out of 3 pi is more than 2 pi, take the coefficient of pi, 10 divided by 3. Once you divide this, the result will be 3.33333, which is repeating 3 in the decimals. So 3 goes into 10 3 whole times and a third of pi. So 3.33333 of pi is more than 2 pi. This means we need to reduce this fraction to have a value of something between 0 and 2 pi. So let's do that by subtracting 2 pi. We will need common denominator. 2 pi will be out of 1. Least common denominator will be one fraction has a 3, the other one is 1, so the smallest number divided by both 3 and 1 will be 3. We need to multiply 1 by 3 in a second fraction. Whatever we do to denominator, we need to do the same thing to numerator. The first fraction will remain the same. We have 10 pi out of 3. The second one will be minus 3 times 2, 6 pi out of 3 times 1, 3. We can bring everything under common denominator, so out of 3. First fraction had a 10 pi, and the second fraction had minus 6 pi. Now we can combine like terms, and we have 10 and negative 6 of pi, and this is out of 3. 10 minus 6 gives us 4 pi out of 3. 4 pi out of 3 is less than 2 pi, so this is our solution. If you are not sure if your fraction is less than 2 pi, plug in 4 divided by 3 into calculator. You will get 1.333333. This means we have 1.333, which keeps on repeating, pi, and this is less than 2 pi. In this problem we have to calculate coterminal angle between 0 and 2 pi radians to the given angle of 29 pi out of 6. If you're not sure that 29 out of 6 pi is more than 2 pi, plug in 29 out of 6 into your calculator. 29 divided by 6 gives us 4.8 and repeating 33333, which is way more than 2. This 4.8333 means I can take away 2 twice and still have a positive value. We will have 0.83333333. In this problem, I'm going to save some time. Instead of taking away 2 pi in 2 separate steps, I'm going to take away 2 pi and 2 pi in the same step, which means I will have 29 pi out of 6, negative 2 pi minus 2 pi again, same sign, we take sum. So we have negative 2 and 2 is 4 pi Unfortunately, we still have to combine fractions, so 4 pi is out of 1. We need common denominator, and least common denominator of 6 and 1 will be 6. We need to multiply second denominator by 6. 1 times 6. Whatever we do in denominator, we do the same thing numerator, so 4 times 6 as well. So now we have 29 pi out of 6 minus 6 times 4, we have a 24 pi out of 6. We can combine these two fractions under common denominator of 6. First fraction had 29 pi and second fraction had negative 24 pi. Let's combine like terms. We have out of 6 and the coefficients of pi's were 29 and negative 24. 29 minus 24, difference is 5 pi out of 6. And this is our solution. That's all.